Hi everyone, welcome back to Phantastic Physics. I'm going to do another demonstration with this device here. This is called a Van de Graaff generator. And a Van de Graaff generator is a device that basically takes electrons out of this metal dome. And so the longer I leave this machine on, the more positive this dome becomes because it's giving away electrons. Those are negative charges, right? I'm going to go ahead and put this glove on. This is going to protect me from electric shock. And I'm going to turn my machine on now. So remember, this is becoming very, very positively charged. I also have this secondary dome, which is neutral, which means it has an equal amount of positive and negative charges. It doesn't have an overall charge. Its overall would be 0. And I'm going to take this neutral sphere and hold it near the positive sphere, and let's see what happens. Whoa. And you might be able to see there's actually electrons that are jumping through the air between these two domes here. And to the human eye, that will resemble a lightning strike. So let's see if we can do a couple more here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, and we're going to try to figure out why we're seeing this visible like stream of electrons through the air. Okay. So first of all, that's called an electrostatic discharge. And lightning is actually the same thing. It's the movement of electrons through the air. Now, remember we said this was very, very positively charged, and I have this neutral dome here. And if I were to touch these together directly, I know that this dome could donate electrons into this positive dome, and it would actually do that because it wants to try to neutralize this dome. But if I hold it in the air too far away, I know electrons typically don't like to jump through the air because air is a very poor conductor of electricity. However, if I bring these objects close enough, I can actually induce electrons to actually move through the air, which they normally would not want to do. So here's a question for all of you out there. When I do that, the lightning strike that you see, is that electrons moving from the dome to this secondary dome? Or is it electrons moving from the secondary dome to the main dome? So take a moment to think about that. What do you think? Which direction is the lightning striking? And so here's the answer. Remember, we said this is positive. So this dome wants to donate electrons to this positive dome to make it less positive, to try to neutralize it. So we're actually going to get a lightning strike in this direction from the neutral sphere to the positive sphere, because remember, it wants to give electrons to this to make it less positive. Now, if this were a negatively charged dome instead, and I brought this neutral dome near it, the opposite would have occurred. This time it has too many electrons, and so it would have shot the electrons in this direction through the air, and so you get sort of a reverse lightning strike. Now this is interesting because real lightning works the same way, right? So clouds, through their interactions, they build up charge. We call that static electricity. And if they end up being positively charged clouds for whatever reason, the Earth is going to say, hey clouds, it looks like you could use some electrons, and that lightning strike will actually go from the ground up. And so if you were to watch a clip of lightning striking in slow motion, you would see that direction. However, sometimes lightning strikes the other way. So if the clouds ended up with negative charges for whatever reason, you would have the opposite effect where now the clouds have too many negatives and they're going to send some down to the Earth as a lightning strike. So the direction of lightning and the direction of the discharge that you saw here, it depends on the charge of the lightning, of the cloud itself, or the charge of this dome. If it's positive, lightning attracts to it. If it's negative, lightning flows out of it in the other direction. Thank you for watching Phantastic Physics. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more interesting physics content. Goodbye for now, and remember, it's a fantastic universe out there, so stay curious.